The hilltop cave loomed ahead, shrouded in mist. The manuscript I found yesterday was heavy in my hands, not physically, but as if it carried the weight of the village's forgotten past. Each symbol I had deciphered led to more questions than answers. A faint, almost inaudible whisper made me stop. "Is someone here?" I called, but only echoes returned. Moving cautiously, I noticed a series of oil lamps, their flames flickering as if alive, casting shadows that seemed to move with purpose. The markings on the cave walls glowed faintly in the dark, forming a trail. I hesitated for a moment, listening. The wind outside moaned through the jagged rocks like a warning. Yet, something compelled me forward. My footsteps were slow, deliberate, each one echoing against the damp stone walls. A chill ran down my spine as the whispering grew louder, not in sound, but in feeling, like it was inside my mind. As I followed the glowing trail, a sudden creak beneath my foot startled me. The floor seemed fragile, as if it had not been walked on for centuries. My heart thumped in my chest. Behind a loose stone, partially hidden by shadows, I discovered a narrow passage, just wide enough for me to squeeze through. A sense of anticipation and fear rushed over me. I entered carefully, my lantern casting trembling light across the stone walls. Strange etchings and symbols lined the corridor. Some seemed ancient, while others appeared fresh, almost as if someone, or something, was writing them even as I moved forward. My pulse quickened. At the end of the passage, a stone altar emerged from the darkness. On it, a symbol was etched, freshly carved, faintly glowing. It was unlike anything I had ever seen. The air around it shimmered with energy. My hands trembled as I reached out to touch it. The moment my fingers brushed the cold stone, an electric surge shot through me. The whispers became clearer, though still incomprehensible, filling my mind with an eerie rhythm. Memories of the villagers' warnings echoed in my thoughts. Some had feared the cave, some dismissed it as superstition. Yet, the signs were undeniable. Rupai was not a simple legend, it had a purpose deeply rooted in the village's forgotten history. I traced the symbol slowly, feeling a strange energy twist around my chest and stomach. The shadows on the walls seemed to shift, forming figures, sometimes human, sometimes distorted beyond recognition. Their eyes glimmered faintly in the lantern light, following my every move. The temperature dropped sharply. My breath became visible, mist curling around my trembling hands. "This is more than I imagined," I whispered, taking another step forward. Every footfall felt like stepping deeper into a story older than the village itself. The walls seemed to close in, and yet, I could feel a hidden pull, drawing me closer to something I could neither name nor predict. The whispers turned into fragmented words, phrases I could barely understand. Power, awaken, chosen, I shivered, unsure if it was a warning or a call. Suddenly, a figure emerged from the darkness, a shadow humanoid with hollow eyes, moving slowly, deliberately. It didn't speak, yet its presence communicated a chilling message. Only the brave, or the foolish, would survive this encounter. Fear and curiosity collided in my chest. My hand instinctively gripped the manuscript, as though it were my shield. The symbols, the whispers, the shadows, they were all connected. The energy from the altar pulsed rhythmically, like a heartbeat of something ancient, something alive. I realized then that this cave was more than a hiding place for secrets. It was a threshold, a test. Only those willing to face the unknown could uncover Rupai's truth. And as I took one more careful step forward, I understood, this was just the beginning. Every shadow held a secret. Every whisper told a story. And somewhere in the darkness, the true power of Rupai awaited, patient, eternal, and unforgiving.